But although their hand is now greatly strengthened as a result of this afternoon's match at the Dell, the presentation to Wimbledon's Joe Kinnear of the Manager of the Month award for March, he's the first to receive a second award during the season, makes clear the task ahead. Wimbledon have had a 12-day break since their last match here, a 1-1 draw with Liverpool, and are now strengthened by the return from suspension of Vinnie Jones. They're unbeaten in their adopted home since New Year's Day. And remember what happened here to Blackburn. United are without Roy Keane, for whom Brian McClare, his substitute in the victory over Oldham, deputises, and Brian Robson starts his second match running, with his United goal tally standing at 99. And goes for inside, goal kick. It's the only option left to him in the end, the shot. Left by Bruce. Was apparently a shout, but there was a moment then when Schmeichel was just watching and not moving. Well won by Fear. It's a useful role in midfield. Jones slows it, gets some boos from the United followers. Room for Elkins to find a decent cross. And it was an awkward one, and it's forced in by John Fashanu. But it dropped into a hole on the near post. Somehow got between Bruce and Schmeichel. Messy goal from Manchester United's point of view. Not really quite sure. I think that Schmeichel had started to look for the longer cross. Yes, he started to move across, came back, couldn't recover the ground. And Bruce was coming from the other side. And that has to be debited as an error by the Danish international goalkeeper. He was too conscious of the cross that he thought was coming, and he left a hole on the near post that John Fashanu took full advantage of. Alistair. And takes appeal for handball. Robson furious with the referee. Not too many joined in the appeal with him. Parker. Sharp from Joe Kinnear of goal. Marcus to Gay. Didn't quite carry from Robson. United throw. But was this an intentional handball? Oh, they jumped early, but it seemed to hit into the crowd. Robson was first to put his arms up and protest. He jumped up with arms in front of faces. From the free kick by Owen. Bounce was kind to Seggers, but to expect from Ryan Giggs to twice in a week beat a goalkeeper with a cross shot across the face of the goalkeeper would perhaps ask him too much. It might well have gone wide anyway. It was well claimed. Determination from Robbie Earl. Sharp. Free kick against Holdsworth. The 18-yard area. Not quite where the header was intended to go, but Barton got there first. Dublin. McClare! Nearest yet. Cracking first-time shot by Brian. No. Foot up by Ince. Seggers took it. No real complaint from Manchester United. Hughes did awfully well to get up here. Dublin on the foot was adjudged to be dangerous by the referee. Didn't actually quite have it, but it was clearly a foot up. 5 waiting. Hughes out by Blackwell. Away by Holdsworth. And holding between Fashanu and Pallister. And Fashanu gets away, but can't play a proper shot. And Pallister claims that he was pulled, and the referee said you were giving as much as you received. And he could well be right. Let's have a look. He certainly got away, but he was forced into the early shot. Joining forward, but it's worth the risk. Extra man there, and Schmeichel actually got the header, but directed it wide. No reaction from Alec Ferguson. Don't know whether, in fact, the goalkeeper actually impeded what would probably have been a better header there from Steve Bruce, who's rescued Manchester United before on these occasions with his head. He looks at his watch. We had a minute of stoppage time. And there will be no more. This helter-skelter of a championship sees the two contenders both lose on the same day. Nice smile from Alec Ferguson as he goes to congratulate his opposite number, Joe Kinnear. Victory by the one goal from John Fashanu, and hugely determined defending, which denied everything that Manchester United could throw at Wimbledon.